Every day we navigate a maze of social interactions, and among them some of the most difficult moments arise from the sharp sting of belittling comments. But what if I told you that the ancient Stoics provided a blueprint for maintaining your dignity and composure when faced with such adversity? Today we're delving into the wisdom of Stoicism to address a problem as old as conversation itself: how to respond when someone belittles you. This isn't just about countering negativity. It's about transforming these moments into opportunities for personal growth and asserting your strength in a way that is both profound and impactful. So, if you've ever felt undercut by a remark and wished you handled it with more grace or authority, stay tuned. We're about to uncover timeless strategies that will not only help you stay calm, but also enhance how others perceive you, and more importantly, how you perceive yourself. Before we dive into these transformative strategies, if you appreciate what we're doing here and want to continue learning how to turn life's challenges into stepping stones, I'd ask for a simple favor: hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this video, as every part builds upon the last to fully equip you with the tools to thrive in adversity. Belittling comments can feel like a small jab to our self-esteem, but the impact often runs deeper than the initial sting. When someone makes a remark intended to diminish us, it's not just a test of our emotional resilience, it's an opportunity to practice our Stoic principles. Remember the Stoic idea that external events don't harm us, but our perceptions of them can. So, when faced with belittling comments, it's crucial to manage our perceptions in order to maintain inner peace. Let's consider a real-life scenario. Imagine you're at a team meeting and you suggest a new idea. Instead of receiving constructive feedback, a colleague dismissively says, "That might be the worst idea I've heard." In this moment, you might feel embarrassed or angry. However, from a Stoic perspective, this is a perfect moment to practice detachment and objectivity. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Thus, the remark, no matter how harsh, only holds as much power as you allow it to. Instead of internalizing the comment as a reflection of your worth, view it as a reflection of the speaker's perspective or current state of mind. This concept aligns closely with psychological principles. Carl Jung, a pivotal figure in psychology, noted that everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves. This suggests that our reaction to belittling comments offers insights into our own vulnerabilities and strengths. If a comment hurts, it might highlight areas where we feel insecure or less confident. Recognizing this can serve as a stepping stone to personal growth, rather than a setback. Furthermore, encountering belittling comments is an exercise in applying rational judgment, a core tenet of Stoicism. Consider another example. You receive a performance review, and your manager criticizes your recent project harshly, perhaps more than you expected. Instead of reacting defensively, take a moment to evaluate the feedback. Is there truth to it? Can you improve, or was the criticism exaggerated? Here, Aristotle's advice comes to mind. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. By critically evaluating the feedback, you can decide whether it's constructive or simply unfounded criticism, and choose to grow from the experience rather than being diminished by it. Handling belittling comments with grace and insight also requires understanding the intentions behind them. Often, these comments stem from the other person's insecurities or a desire to assert dominance. Recognizing this can shift your perception from one of victimhood to one of understanding. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but instead allows you to see it for what it is, a reflection of their issues, not yours. By practicing these responses, we embody the Stoic ideals of equanimity and resilience. Every belittling comment then transforms from a potential wound into a powerful teacher. It teaches us about our vulnerabilities, yes, but also about our capacity for compassion, patience, and growth. It strengthens our ability to remain poised under pressure and maintain our integrity in the face of adversity. By approaching belittling comments in this way, we not only protect our self-esteem but also enhance our character. We learn to respond, not with bitterness or resentment, but with understanding and wisdom. This is the true power of Stoicism, the ability to convert challenges into opportunities for personal and ethical development. Every belittling word can then be seen not as an attack on our self-worth, but as a test of our philosophical mettle. When faced with a belittling comment, our instinct might be to retaliate or internalize the hurt. However, one effective Stoic-inspired strategy to handle such situations is surprisingly simple, yet profoundly impactful. Calmly ask the person to repeat their comment. This method might seem counterintuitive at first. Why would you want to hear something hurtful a second time? But the power of this strategy lies in its ability to shift the dynamics of the interaction. Let's explore this with a scenario. Imagine you're in a social setting and someone makes an offhand remark about your recent job change, saying, "Wow, you switched jobs again? Must be tough to stick with anything, huh?" The implication may make you feel judged or unstable. Instead of reacting defensively, asking them to repeat the comment forces them to reconsider their words. Often, this leads to a realization on their part of the weight of their words, which they might not have fully considered when speaking impulsively. Plato once remarked, "Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something." This wisdom underscores our strategy. By asking someone to repeat a belittling comment, you're essentially prompting them to reflect on whether they truly had something meaningful to say, or were merely speaking to fill the silence or assert dominance. This pause can encourage them to filter their thoughts and possibly rephrase or retract their initial statement. Furthermore, this strategy aligns with the Stoic practice of focusing on what we can control, our reactions, not the actions of others. Epictetus taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. In this context, by choosing to respond with a request for repetition, you control the conversation's pace and tone. You're not passively accepting the comment nor escalating the tension. Instead, you're actively managing how the interaction unfolds. This method also capitalizes on a psychological aspect, the discomfort of repetition. When people are asked to repeat something potentially embarrassing or aggressive, they often experience cognitive dissonance. Their awareness of social norms about respect and kindness clashes with their actions, leading to discomfort. This discomfort can discourage them from repeating the comment, or at the very least, make them reconsider its impact. Moreover, the act of making them repeat the comment gives you time to collect your thoughts. Instead of reacting from a place of hurt or anger, you gain a few crucial moments to steady your emotions and prepare a more composed and considered response. This not only upholds your dignity, but also demonstrates a measured, thoughtful approach to conflict, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. This strategy is also about setting boundaries in how you allow others to communicate with you. By not letting belittling comments slide easily, you signal to others that their words have weight and that you expect a certain level of respect. It's a form of silent assertion that doesn't involve confrontation, but clearly sets the tone for what is acceptable in your interactions. The effectiveness of asking someone to repeat their belittling comment also lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require eloquent speeches or sharp comebacks, just a straightforward action that anyone can employ. This makes it an accessible tool for those who might struggle with verbal confrontations, providing a simple yet powerful means to maintain composure and self-respect.